All right, everybody. It is time once again for Promancing the Stones, and today is the day before Valentine's Day. It's the perfect time. This is the series where we try to find my one true pro soulmate, the pro I want to emulate, the pro who is like the highest ideal of the style of play I want to do. Today, we're going to be reviewing a user suggestion, Maeda Nobuaki, who is kind of the father of Tsumego, played between like 1930 and 1970. And I've heard these are really exciting games. I haven't really looked at them yet, but two of these games were suggested by Smurfing, and one of these games was a different one I found. This first game, I believe, let me check here, is from 1932. So this is Suzuki Etsuo versus Maeda Nobuaki, and this is from Otei, I guess, is the name of the tournament. Let me just make sure that everyone can see. Yes, everyone can see everything. So, Suzuki Etsuo starts with a 3-4. Maeda, oh, there's a 5-4. Immediate approach. And a pretty standard Joseki here, right? So this is a 1930s game, so you're gonna see a lot more. I guess you would call it formal play. Yep, pretty standard here. But I heard these games are very exciting. Making a weak group in the upper left, but it's probably fine. Just living. Oh wow, very careful. Okay, interesting. Hello, Rostafarian. Taking the opportunity to get a lot of influence here. And beginning to attack. Oh, this whole thing would make me super
Someone
nervous. What
invites
is
you
going
to
on here?
play.
Oh, let me just let's close Foxy for a second. Oh my gosh. This board is very nice. What server or program? This is the Sabaki program with a custom theme. And we're reviewing an SGF of a pro game, Zathras 11. So I feel like Maeda Nobuaki is about to die in this group up here. But I'm guessing he has a way out. This is so very complicated, you guys. Because I feel like this isn't quite alive, this isn't quite alive. This black group is questionable along with these two. Like everybody says don't make like 2 week groups, but there's like 5 week groups on the board. This particular game, no, was not on Idago. It was a suggestion by Smurfing. He sent me a link from, let me just double check here. Where is the link from? The link is from walltheory.net. Yeah, there's just a ton of weak groups everywhere. But I feel like white might have an advantage now. Oh my gosh. There is some aggression here. Okay. Maeda Nobuaki, you've got my attention. You have got my attention. How is this gonna shake out? This game. Oh my gosh. Okay. Timing. That timing is interesting to me. Okay, just kind of a fight in the corner. Wow. So are we just gonna kill this then? Does that work? just there's so many complex things going on right now in this game. I can't even keep up with them. Okay, I'm seeing why Smurfing suggested this to me in particular. I love how Maeda is using his apparently weak groups to pull off something dramatic in the end. That's so impressive. And of course, Suzuki Etsuo is holding his own as well. I mean, they're pros, right? They are gonna play well. But I am really astounded by the level of. Look at that living group. Incente. Oh my gosh. What a sequence. Okay, I'm seeing like you would expect the father of Tsumego to be able to play complicated life and death sequences, right? Now I understand. Now I understand Smurfing. Okay. Because when I read Maeda Nobuaki's biography, I was like, oh, he sounds kind of lame. I'm not sure I want to look at these. But on the Go board, these games are frightening. Or at least this game is. This game is frightening. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Neither player is giving an inch. Now they're kind of finally deciding the bottom side here. Looks like black is gonna take most of it. Oh. We gonna kill? We gonna kill. Tanuki from that, that's interesting. Oh, sacrifice, okay. Or is it? Oh, he's gotta live. Right now. Got it. Now it's endgame. We usually speed through the endgame. Endgame, endgame, endgame. And like I like to remind people, this is just to kind of find and get a feel for the players to see if I end up wanting to study their style of play. So this is not going to be in-depth commentary. I'm around a 3 or 4 Q at this point. So you're not going to hear high-level commentary like you might get from a Don, but this whole game was a really awesome fight. And big exchanges. So, the result. Oh, and by the way, at this point, Suzuki Etsuo is a 3-Dan pro and Maeda Nobuaki is a 5-Dan pro. But the result is white +5, so Maeda Nobuaki wins by 5 points. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Let's open the next game that I have. This next game is from 1962. It is Maeda Nobuaki versus Kitani Minoru. This is the Nihon Kiin Championship, the 10th one. And at this point, Maeda is an 8 pro and Kitani is a 9 pro. So Fatori, that's right, it is the day before Valentine's Day, and I am celebrating my long-term relationship with Go and you guys. I love you guys. You guys are great. Yep, everybody loves Katani apparently. Maeda opens with a 3-3, 3-4, another 3-4. Ooh, a cross game and a 3-3. Cross game parallel. Of course, of course. Are we playing Mirror Go? No. Okay. How's your relationship with Go? It's complicated. So right off the bat, I guess this is probably a standard Joseki. Again, we're in 1962, so none of the craziness of AlphaGo or some of the modern Go tropes, I guess you will, have happened yet. So we're gonna see games that make a little more sense. Okay. Already the game feels complicated. Kitani's playing like simple moves to make shape, and Maeda looks like he's making life complicated. As complicated as possible. Interesting. This game seems a lot calmer than the last one, I have to say. You have a real date tomorrow. Me too, Stiker-san. Okay, there's the extension. Kitani is just making the shapes and living. And Maeda is doing his thing. What's gonna happen this game, I wonder? And this game was picked pretty much at random from Go for Go. Or wait, no, this was it? Or is this from Walteri as well? I can't remember. I'm sorry, you guys. No, this one is from Walteri as well. Another game suggested by Smurfing. Isn't Black in trouble here? No, if White connects, that's Self-Atari. Black is not in trouble at all. Looks like Black's going for the entire center. The entire center, yes. Those three were captured earlier. Yes, yes, yes. And taking some corner. So there's a lot of good timing here from both players. Knowing when to bounce around and what's biggest. That's something like I can't wait to pick the pro I'm gonna study just so I can learn timing better. And I'm learning a little bit just by reviewing the games, but like really in depth, like memorizing and finding the time for things. I'm pretty excited to do that. I don't know, this game feels pretty calm. Like I don't feel like there's any really big fights here. Scatmaker, it's the day before Valentine's, and just like last year, I am celebrating my long-term committed relationship with Go and you guys. But I don't know if you've noticed, I do try to wear collared shirts for my Promancing the Stones series. Just to dress it up a little bit. Dress it up. I mean, I want to present a good impression for these pros. Oh, are bamboozles happening? No, not really. Okay, are we speeding through endgame? I feel like endgame has been the last 50 moves or so. Do, 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 do. Oh, it's a ko? Is this a manliness ko? Do they need this ko? I don't know. It looks like a manliness ko. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Oh no. What's happening? Is Maeda gonna be okay? No, that's the end of the game. The result, you guys. Go never leaves you. Catmaker wears collared shirts every day. Okay, okay. Bamboozles afoot. That's what I was feeling like, but the result is black Maeda Nobuaki plus half a point, you guys. It's a half-point win. Half-point win. Amazing. So this game wasn't quite as exciting as the last one, but there was definitely that theme of using complexity to get something in return. So this game is from another one of our promances, Sakata Ao. He is in one of the top 3 currently, Sakata Ao is. And Maeda Nobuaki is black. They are both 9 pro. And this game is the 8th Japanese Old Maijin League from 1968. Let's see what happens. Maeda opens 3-4. 3-4 by Sakata. Everybody 3, well, and then a 3-3. Okay. Everybody's playing low. Everybody's getting low, you guys. Sakata approaches. We got the pincer. A kick. Pretty standard Joseki, right? Mm-hmm. Timing to come back and take something in the top right. They're playing big moves. It's a game of big moves. Hey, Ginku, thank you very much. I am having fun looking at these games. For sure. Oh, Sakata's just taking the big moves. Yes, we're dressed fancy today. It's the day before Valentine's Day. I'm not sure what Maeda's doing here. I feel like Sakata's getting everything. Why aren't the stones centered? I'm not sure. I think it's something new about Sabaki. They give a more realistic. I think it's a little more realistic with the stones not quite perfect, but that's just me. Or it might just be this texture pack or theme or whatever you call it in Sabaki. But you know me, I kind of like it. Since this is about romance, it's not perfect. Romance has a little bit of chaos involved, right? And okay. I feel like Sakata's just getting a massive upper left. And Maeda's not getting really anything in return. Maybe a little bit of center. Yeah, Sakata's making like everything that Maeda does Dame. What even is this J5 from black? J5? Oh, you mean H5? Hmm. Are they already starting endgame? Gosh, I really feel like black is behind, but I guess I didn't realize it was happening, but black surrounded this huge upper right. Like just all of a sudden black has this huge territory and I didn't even see it happening. Sometimes I don't realize what's going on in a game. Both players. I mean, this game is from Sakata Ayo, and we were really impressed by his aggressiveness. But both players in this game feel like they're playing it really safe. Oh, now the fight's happening. Oh, what is going on? Oh, is this bamboozle style? Oh, Sakata Ayo, what are you doing to my heart? Of course, Maeda can handle himself. Oh, that's the end of the game. Oh, Sakata Ayo lives. Sakata Ayo lives in Black's only territory. Oh my gosh. And that's the end. It's white plus resign. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Sakata Ayo. I love that man. What a great master indeed. Holy crow. Oh, but Maeda's pretty great too. Oh, that first game was amazing. This game I was a little confused as to what Maeda was doing, but this was really late in his career. And he was kind of on a losing streak at this point, if I remember when I looked at the game records. So, but it was still a very fun game to look at. Oh, so that is Maeda Nobuaki in a nutshell. The father of Tsumego. He wrote, I guess, several books of Tsumego, if I remember right, from the Wikipedia page. Of course, you guys can look him up. If you guys enjoyed some of these games, you should totally study Maeda. Very interesting scenarios. Stuff you wouldn't maybe expect from the 1930s and 1950s and 60s. So, very, very fun.